Hello guys, welcome to Ikra Technology. Today we will look at the difference between methods and functions and understand what C# methods are. First, let's talk about method. Method are predefined function in the system, especially in Visual Studio. When we code, these methods are ready to use and all the required functions and coding are pre-written. To use them, we simply call the methods. A method is defined by its name, which indicates what it does. A method is essentially a ready-to-use function. Methods are always associated with a class, and every predefined method belongs to a specific class. Methods can access and modify data. For example, below you can see predefined methods and their associated classes. Let's take the max method as an example. The max method finds the greatest number between two numbers. However, we can only use this method through the math class. Similarly, the min method is also part of the math class. In the array class, there are methods like getLength and equals. In the string, we have methods like concat and equals. For data and time operations, we use the today and now methods. Let's look at an example of methods. Here, the code provided by the system includes a method. All we need to do is write our logic in the main method. In just two lines of code, we solve the problem of finding the maximum number between 40 and 60. We used math.max, which returns 60 as their output since it is the larger number. You can see the explanation and output. Now let's look at the example of a function. In the method example, we use a predefined method and simply pass the number as parameter. The method gives us the output. However, for a function, let's write a program to find the maximum number between 10 and 20 without using the math method. Here, we need to create a custom function. A custom function is different from predefined methods, while methods are predefined and ready to use. Functions are written by us for better understanding. We refer to these as functions because we create them ourselves, unlike methods which are predefined. In the example, we created a custom function. In this function, we defined two variables, marks in English is 10 and marks in science 20. We then used a third variable called result where we applied a ternary operator to find the greater value. The ternary operator works like this. If the marks in English are greater than the marks in science, the result will be the marks in English. Otherwise, it will be the marks in science. Here, the marks in the science are greater, so the output will be 20. Finally, we called this function in the main method. You can see that the custom function took several lines of code, whereas the predefined method only required two lines to give the output. This demonstrates the difference between method and function. Now, let's talk about classes. There are two types of classes, predefined and custom. Predefined classes include math, string, and datetime, which are associated with predefined methods. On the other hand, custom classes are the ones we create ourselves. For instance, in our code, we can define a custom class called operations. Inside it, we use methods like public static void to write our custom logic. So guys, today we learned the difference between methods and function and explored C# methods. Thank you.